Hi there, this is David, and we have new RPG news. I just finished watching the Nintendo Direct, so I'm just going to be giving you my first thoughts, my first impressions here on all the various RPGs that were shown during the Direct, as well as showing you the various trailers that were shown as well. I don't have a script for this video, it's kind of off the cuff, so here we go. We're just going to be going straight in order for this 40-minute Direct. The very first game that was showed was called Voice of Cards, which is by Square Enix, and honestly, I'm not really a fan of card-based RPGs in general. It said that it's a new take on the tabletop RPG, and like everything's made out of cards. The towns are made out of cards, the world map is made out of cards, the characters are cards, there's card battles. It kind of gave me like that Arcana vibe. I don't know, but I'm not really a fan. It will be out on October 28th of this year, and there is also a free demo on the eShop today if this is something that does pique your interest, though. More than likely, I'll probably just give it a pass. Disco Elysium Final Cut was also announced, and I know that there are people out there who think that this is just the bee's knees and it's just the best thing ever, but every time I look at it, I'm just like, kinda looks Shadowrun-ish to me. Looks kind of Western. It looks kind of boring to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking out of my ass. I haven't actually played the game. Poop Bro, the guy that does my thumbnails, though, he says that it's fantastic. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a shot. It's going to be available digitally October 12th. Physically early in 2022, though. Then, also by Square, there was, this isn't exactly an RPG, but it is what it is, it's by Square. It's called Chocobo GP, which is essentially a Mario Kart ripoff. And does anybody else remember whenever Chocobo Racing was announced for the 3DS? Like, whatever happened to that? Did that ever come out? I don't think that it did. I feel like it's just kind of like became vaporware, and now it's out here on the Switch, and they just wanted a game or something. I've played Mario Kart before, kind of like, you know, at parties and things like that. I played it on the SNES whenever I was a kid with my brother, but nowadays, I don't think I'm going to be playing this anytime soon. Something that I will be playing, though, which looks really cool, and it's not a JRPG, but I don't care, is Kirby and the Forgotten Land! I love Kirby, he's so cute. And he is now exploring a 3D world, and it's like this abandoned world. It's kind of like Kirby meets The Last of Us? I don't know. It looks interesting, but you know what? It's Kirby, and how could you not like Kirby? He is just the cutest little thing. And that's going to be out in spring of 2022. Then there's Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I have heard so many good things about this game. But for whatever reason, I never actually played it. I didn't play it because, number one, it looked Western RPG, and number two, it's Star Wars, and I know I'm a horrible gamer, but I've never really even seen Star Wars. So, anyway, but I've heard great things about this game, so I do think that I will be picking it up whenever it does release. Another game that we have heard about back in February, whenever the demo was released, was Project Triangle Strategy. It is now just named Triangle Strategy, which is still a horrible name. But apparently, the developers took the feedback from the demo and they fine-tuned the game to have different difficulty levels, better visuals, camera control, you can review all the dialogue, better loading, all sorts of stuff. So I am looking forward to Triangle Strategy whenever that comes out on March 4th of 2022. The next thing that they announced was a new online membership plan where you can pay more. They haven't announced the prices yet, but you can pay more, and then you will be able to receive N64 games digitally as well as Sega Genesis games digitally. And then you can purchase controllers at $50 each to give you that kind of experience from back in the day. And I'm mostly mentioning this because of Paper Mario as well as Phantasy Star 4 will be available for those, and I may just buy it just because of Phantasy Star 4. It's just that good. Next up is the Castlevania Advance Collection. This is all 4 Game Boy Advance Castlevania games, all together in one collection that is available, I believe, digitally only later on today. So if you want to pick that up and you want to play those games, hey, have at it. Personally, I would just emulate them. Then, this was my most exciting announcement of the entire thing, was Actraiser Renaissance. This is a remake of the original SNES game Actraiser, which I loved as a kid. You're going to have new stages, new bosses. It's coming out today, and it looks fan-freaking-tastic. Actraiser 2 is not getting a remaster because that game sucked. But hopefully, this is going to maybe be a renaissance for the Heaven and Earth trilogy games that we've seen, because this is by the same developers that created Soul Blazer, Terranigma, Illusion of Gaia, Grand Stream Saga, all that kind of stuff. So hopefully with this remaster, we're going to be getting maybe some of those games as well, so I am looking forward to that. Also, and you can download this off of Steam as well, but Deltarune Chapter 2 has been released, and it's going to be on Steam now today as a free upgrade. If you would like to see my thoughts on Deltarune, I actually just released a review of Deltarune Chapter 1 just the other day, so do make sure to watch that as well. And then the final game that I care to speak about is Rune Factory 5. It looks like a port of that is coming out in March of 2022. All in all, a ton of games were announced in this little 40-minute direct, and I, for one, am thrilled about it. Hope you guys are too. What did you guys think of the direct? Let me know in the comments, and have a good day.